Hello, good evening. Yes, my name is Captain Chris. Okay, I'm here today live. That's So I'm here to discuss with us how to make millions in 90 days. Yeah, it's a quite broad topic, and I am here for you tonight for us to discuss it. So first of all, there are strategies, there are steps, there are to guide you when you want to set a target and how to achieve it. Okay, first of all, you have to know your goal. Now you have to know your goal. That means you have to have a target that you have set for yourself that you want to achieve. That's the first step in achieving the purpose goal you want. So you're supposed to have a target. Now that target is, first of all, the first step is know your goal. Knowing your goal, now you have the target. Now you set the target. Now you know how to go about it. Now you now strategize on plans, schedules on how to achieve that purpose, that target you have. So good. So you now learn how to give value. So if you want to, if that purpose, if that target is, you have to work with people. Now in MLM, in the sense that's the niche on what we are talking about in MLM, in achieving that purpose in MLM. So you got to have a target. Now, if you want to work with people, so how many people do you need to work with? Now you map out your plan, you strategize it. How many people do you need? In that one, it may be 10 people, 15 people, 20 people, depends on your target, depends on your goal. So the next one is know the a number you need to reach your goal. That means knowing the number of people to reach your goal. So when you know that number of people to reach your goal, now you know how to set a target on each person. For example, if you have a commodity you want to sell, yeah, if you have a commodity you want to sell, so how many people are going to buy this commodity? For example, now you have commodity one to range of three or so forth. Maybe let me use range of 1 to 3 as an instance. Okay, now you have how many people in that range of 10 to 15 people? Okay, let's say 10 people. How many people are going to buy that one commodity? Now, how much are you going to make? Now, you plan yourself. That is knowing the number of people that you need. So, in that 10 people, in that three commodity, how many of that 10 people that's going to buy? Maybe one person will buy three of the commodity, or, or one person will buy two of the commodity, or one of the commodity. So, you plan yourself on how it's going to be, and you work towards it. And all these things, you work towards it. Now, be coachable. Now, when anyone you have set your target, you got to be coachable. Now, you got to find a coach. That is what I mean. You have to find a coach. Now, coach is someone who you are answerable to, someone who can tell you what to do, who will tell you what to do. Now you present your plan to the person. The person have to tell you what to do. Yes, the coach tells you what to do. Now, if the coach says, looks at your plan and tell you the exact thing, because the person have been experienced to coach. Now that means you have to get someone who you trust. You have to get someone who you trust, that this person can tell you the right thing to do. That means the person will have experience. So get a coach that will tell you what to do. Work with the person to make you to keep you ready, to give you things to do. And that means the next one is track your massive action. That is the fourth one. Now, tracking your massive action, that links to the third to the fourth. Now, they both linked very, very closely. Now, tracking your massive action. Now, you have to track. Now, in that, okay, let me use the word bucket list. In a bucket list, you have track, you have your set out line of plans. Now, in a day, you have a commodity. Now, that's the instance that we are using. You have a commodity you are selling, 1 to 3 commodity. Okay, how many people have you talked to about that commodity? Now, you've said that I have that you need 10 people. to achieve that your target. Now, how many people have you talked to in a day? Maybe you can say, okay, since you need 10 people, that means you got to be talking like to 10 to 15 people in a day. In that 10 to 15 people in a day, you get at least one. Don't forget, you need 10 people to achieve your target. Now, in that 10 to 15 people that you talk to a day, at least one person you come to, you bring the person on board. The person will buy your commodity. We are talking about knowing or how to make millions in 90 days using MLM platform, MLM business. So you have to work with people. So that's what it all about. So the next one is tracking your massive. That is now you've laid down the things in your bucket list. Now, whenever in a day, whenever the one you do, you've talked to 10 people, you tick it. Okay, in that 10 people, one person bought a commodity, you tick it. Okay, you have made you maybe you have to create a video in a day. Maybe you said in a day you have to create a video. Now in a day, make sure that in any of your activities, make sure you create that video. Now you tick it. Now that is the tracking your massive action in a day. Now the final one, the fifth one is track every action you take. Yes, tracking every action you take is now making sure that you making the progress of your results in each day, that you achieve it, making sure that your progress in a day, that you work with it in a day, that you should daily activities. Now that is the purpose of that bucket list. Now it helps you in tracking your every action in a day. That is the purpose. So it will help you to guide your purpose. Now, first of all, let me rephrase everything. First of all, know your goal, know the number of people that you need to achieve to reach your goal. Be coachable. That means get a coach. Now track your massive action. Make a bucket list. Now tracking your going through your bucket list in a day, making sure that you achieve your purpose in a day. Now you have a goal, you have a target in that bucket list that will help you to achieve your target. I hope that this video has been so useful to someone. So if it's useful to you, so if it's helpful to you, so I urge you to share it to someone else that will also need it. Thank you so much. This is your friend, Captain Chris. Thank you so much, and bye bye. Okay.
Please, please. Yeah, we'll try. So that I won't know. Just say in case of next time.
I've not posted. And I'm clicking it. Okay. Thank you so much, friends. Now, I'm going to end them.